Alaikum, live at the Grapevine. This is the Kosher Spirit Review, and today we're going to Italy via Muncie or Wesley Hills. Or where are you from?
I'm from Seattle.
Seattle. Well, introduce yourself and let us know what this is.
I'm Scott Fitzpatrick. I am with Vincenzi Classic Liqueurs, Classico Italiano. This is our Vincenzi Amaretto di Torino. It is made in Torino in northern Italy. It is a classic amaretto. It is made with almonds. The leading brands in this field are no longer made with almonds. They're made with artificial flavorings.
Or was it peach pits? Some of them?
But it's not made with almonds.
Right.
The traditional way of doing it.
And the word amaretto infers almonds.
Exactly. Right. This is an old school recipe from an old school distillery, a fourth generation family run distillery.
So, the neat thing about this smell is there's a lot of great whiskeys in the world that have a little bit of this essence.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just it. Just those almonds, nuts. Kind of like even like a nut cream, not a nut butter. It's not a nut butter. You don't get like a cooked off. Right, no. And even it's interesting because we were talking about how that when you mix this with the Weisser and the chocolate, you get almost this cherry,
chocolate covered cherries.
Chocolate covered cherries. So this liqueur has like almost a cherry skin thing going on when you smell it.
It has a fruit flavor.
Yeah.
Suggestion.
Very much so, like a cherry skin, like the maraschinos in the liquid. Like when people try to tie knots with the stem.
With the stem, yeah.
Or people use them to like the pop on the top of a Long Island iced tea or something like this.
Exactly. The other thing is, it's a bit sweet, but it's not sugary.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not clinging.
Got some sweetness.
It's not cloying.
This is 25% alcohol, which is 50 proof, depending on where someone is in the world. I think there's a little bit of variance on that. And let's taste it. I already said a blessing earlier today. And amaretto. Penny alla vodka, anybody?
You can actually make a very good martini with this, and especially with the chocolate. It's called cherry bomb martini.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. Yeah, it's good.
Actually, it mixes well with Coke. You get a cherry Coke flavor. It's a little squirt of lime.
It's unbelievable the amount of red fruit coming out of this nutty drink.
Real deal, old school Italian from Turin in northern Italy.
Yummy. I'm not going to say simple. I'm going to say straightforward. It's pretty subtle for being this much alcohol. A lot of liqueurs are only 15%. This has got more guts to it.
The other thing you'll notice, there's no burn, bite, or tickle in your throat. The alcohol is ultra smooth. It's triple distilled, triple filtered.
You know, you were telling me earlier that some people want a little more body in the drink.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a good viscosity that a lot of drinks that have more body don't have.
Correct.
So this drink isn't going to, how should I say, take over what you mix it with or use this as flavoring and or character. It's going to accent. Whereas if the body was too much, you would eliminate whatever body or character many of the other things you'd mix with it, and you'd have to overdo it.
The other thing that this has a lot of culinary uses, baking uses, amaretto cheesecake.
I would
your
cook
traditional
a piece of meat with this.
Traditional amaretto cookies, Italian cookies at Christmas time and during the holiday season.
Snappy, crunchy ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect flavoring.
And of course, penny alla vodka. And then there's also a cake that people make with vodka and amaretto too.
See.
And,
yes.
yeah, well, in Italian, see. Yeah, it's funny, right? Here's France in the middle, they say oui. And then here's Italy over here, and they say si. And then skip over France, and they say si again in Spain. I've never quite figured that out, but we'll say si. All right. This is molto bene for the Italian speakers in the world. It's very good. And I enjoy it a lot because, what's the price point on this, on the shelf?
$25, $26.
Right. So
full liter bottle.
So it's a liter. It's going to take us a little bit further. And it's definitely better quality than the standard mixers that are out there and less expensive than the large name brands that are carrying themselves off as amaretto, and this is a real one. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Your name again one more time?
Scott Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick, yes.
Very good.
I'm Yoshua Worth, live at the Grapevine. This is the Kosher Spirit Review with Vincenzi since 1930. That's older than I am. Amaretto di Torino.
It's even older than me.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe the two of us together, for that matter.